Okay, so we have this one right here. It says find the p-value for a left tail hypothesis test with a test statistic of negative 1.36. Decide whether to reject the null hypothesis if the level of significance is alpha of 0.05. Recall that since a p-value is a probability, it may be found using the calculator command normal CDF. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and draw it out. A lot of these things are really important to just draw it out. It helps you visualize. That's the thing about math that people do not realize. You want to visualize things. That's why some people are very good at geometry, because in geometry they force you to visualize the images. Where in algebra and in statistics, you don't have to as much visualize them. But it's a very important way of being able to solve problems, being able to draw it out. Okay, after my little lecture, let me go ahead and tell you how to do this problem. It says find the p-value for a left tail hypothesis test with a test statistic of negative 1.36. Okay, so what we have the clues here are it's a left tail and it's a z statistic. Okay, so it's negative 1.36. So basically what we have is this curve right here, and we have this negative 1.36 right here, and this is the area that we're asking to find. This is the p-value. Okay, that's what they're asking. That is your p-value. So now what we want to do in order to find that p-value is to go to our calculator. So we're going to go to our calculator. Okay, we're going to go ahead and go, let's clear it off. We're going to go to second and vars. We're going to go to normal CDF. Now notice that this is a negative infinity right here. It's going on forever on this side. Okay, like that. So basically what we have is negative 1 e to the 99 all the way up to negative 1.36. So that's, see, that negative 1 e to the 99 is basically negative 1 with 99 zeros. Okay? So basically it's just saying it's going on forever. So now what we're gonna go ahead and press enter, and we get our answer. Now somehow somebody messed with this calculator, so let's go ahead and look at this right now again. So this is our probability. We are always going to round these probabilities to 4 decimal places. So this area right here of the curve, this whole area goes all the way out to infinity right there, and it's going to be 0.0869. Okay? So that's your area right there. Now, what is the question asking then? The question is asking, what is that p-value? Well, basically that's your answer. Your p-value is this number right here. So we're going to put that in. Okay, so it's going to be 0.0869. So we're going to have 0.0869. Now, that is much higher than that 0.05. If your p is high, let it fly. If your p is low, reject the null. Since the p is higher than the alpha, we're going to fail to reject the null hypothesis. Okay, since a p-value is greater than your alpha, we're going to fail to reject the null hypothesis. And that gives you your answer.